It's Patrick Morning Show.
The Power Hour is live at KFAN.com/watch. You can watch us all thanks to Quantum Fiber.
Yeah, man. And quantum physics as well.
Yeah, good point. So Sauce suggested like 24 hours ago, let's bet on golf this week, and I had no idea there was a tournament. I had never heard of whatever tournament the hell this is that we're betting on.
The World Hero Challenge.
And you just told me off air, there's only like 20 dudes in this.
Yeah, it'll be sweet.
Not 40, 50, 60, or 100.
I like this.
Yeah, I'll wear a dress. Yeah.
I want to talk about it.
Hey, they're playing it in the Bahamas.
Oh, Ben's been there.
Oh, Lieber's spot.
Yeah, Lieber's spot.
So, yeah, we have 9 people betting, and there's only about 20 golfers. So there's a really good chance somebody picks the winner.
Look how cute Marnes is. Hi, Marnes. Look at you.
Is your lover
Do I
up
have
there?
to have anything potted up there? What's your name?
Nope, I got it taken care of
Okay,
back
cool.
here.
Look at Lori Lambert. Hey!
Hey.
The Avengers, the Golf Avengers, led by Kevin Gorg, who's basically the Nick Fury of our golf bets.
It's
Right?
a very good thing for somebody who's barely seen any Marvel movies.
Reference.
Yeah,
Nailed
thing.
it.
That's right. It's a thing.
So everybody throws in $100. If their golfer wins the tournament, it doubles to $200. If not, it's whoever's golfer finishes the highest. We are going to do the bit where we spin the wheel to take a ghost golfer. That golfer will be off the board, and if that golfer wins the entire tournament, then no money is exchanged. So there's an anti-sweat factor. Sauce and I were just talking about this off the air as well. Remind me, is the hole-in-one thing $25 or $50?
25.
Is it 25?
I'm almost
We've
positive.
never paid it out yet, so I forgot which one it was. We're going with 25?
Commerce, are you at the gym?
Oh, he's at the airport.
Oh, that's the airport.
It does look like the airport.
Yeah.
And
That's a horrible angle.
Is it a pink collared shirt?
No, it's white, isn't it?
I can't tell on the cam.
Tell.
I don't even know if he's listening.
I don't think he's listening.
The Terminator?
He's probably going through TSA right now.
yeah.
I
He's
did
going
mute
right.
his
He is.
mic because he was there was something, so he didn't want to talk, Tom. You're going to have to mute it. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
And there he
bye-bye.
goes.
Uh-oh.
He's being body cavity searched right now.
He loves it. And he just yelled, I volunteered.
So, Kevin Gorg, since you are the leader of our golf bets, you're our analyst. Walk us through what the hell this tournament is, why there are only 20 golfers. What are we betting on?
Well, we're betting on some of the best players in the world, right? This is Tiger's event. It's a big deal that he's going to try to play. We'll see how healthy Tiger is. I think it'd be great for the PGA and for golf fans to see Tiger get through 4 rounds without any issues physically. But that's why you're seeing some of the biggest names in golf here, because when Tiger Woods throws out the invitation, even if it is an awkward time of the year for these PGA Tour players, this is kind of the down season where these guys are home with their families or on their glitzy vacations. The real season doesn't start till really you get into January and February. So Tiger Woods, Bahamas, fun golf course, and small field, very elite field. That's what this is all about.
The painting in your bottom right-hand corner there is crooked.
Yeah.
And the only reason I mentioned that is Muss tells us all the time he is crazy OCD about things that are hanging on the walls being crooked or straight. And didn't he say that for his birthday one year that his kids basically went around the entire house and just slightly tilted
Oh, my gosh.
every frame, and then Muss would go around and fix it, and then his kids would do it again, and he was losing his mind because the picture
I'm the
frames
opposite.
wouldn't stay straight. It looks good, Gorg. You're doing fine. So there's no cut in this tournament?
Correct.
Okay, so there's no cut penalty. It's $100 a piece, $200 if your golfer wins, $25 a piece, hole-in-one penalty. That even if the ghost winner is the tournament winner, the hole-in-one money does not get wiped away. That gets paid no matter what. Everybody ready to go?
let's go.
All right, Zach,
Brett, will you go
everybody?
relieve Robbie so Robbie can come over for a minute?
So it's
Excuse
me,
me? That's personal.
me, Sauce, Gorg, Lawyer Lambert, Parrish, Marnie, Robbie, Carly, and Tommy.
That's
Before we do that, though, we
hi,
have to
Carly.
eliminate golfers, and the ones that we put on the list are Hovland, Scheffler, Morikawa, Homa, Justin Thomas, Fitzpatrick, Cam Young, Spieth, who's a little injured, right? But I guess he's going to try to tough it out.
Yep.
Wyndham Clark, and Tony Finau. You have Clark written here twice, Sauce.
Do I really?
Are there 2 Clarks?
Yeah, it's Wyndham and then...
And,
I took it out off. I didn't put it on the wheel.
and then Clark
There's-
Kent.
Yeah, there's 2. I hope there's that same person.
Yeah. Anyway, Zacho spin for the old ghost golfer. the anti-sweat, the golfer that's off the board.
Wheel of
Don't have it be my guy
spinning.
Colin. It looks like it might be.
It's Colin.
No,
He
it is Colin Morikawa.
Little
God
glitch
dang it.
there.
Gord,
All
your
right.
thoughts?
He was top 3 in this event last year. The last time we saw him, he was in good form. So clearly the Ghost has a great chance to make this a no-sweat weekend. He's got a big shot.
All right, Colin
Sorry,
for
Corey.
life. Colin for life. Yep. Colin Morikawa off the board. All right. Zacho, spin the wheel.
The wheel is spinning.
Love the sound effect.
There's Robbie, by the way. Hi, Robbie.
Where's the wheel?
Where's the wheel?
There it is.
There it is.
It's just delayed.
No.
Come on.
Go-Matic.
KG gets to go first.
Not going to overthink this pick. The betting favorite, I think, is deservedly so. Victor Hovland. He won this event last year. He loves this golf course, and he was unbelievable at the Ryder Cup. So give me the Oklahoma State Cowboy. Give me Victor Hovland, guys.
That's weird because Zach also calls him the Oklahoma State Cowboy.
Right,
Victor
Zacho?
Hovland. Hovland off the board. He goes number 1. All right, Zacho, spin it.
Spinning.
Anybody but Corey.
It's a spinning. It's a spinning. Slowing down. Oh, Marnie Galarno.
Marnie goes second. Marnie with the unbelievable comeback win at Initials on Friday. That was epic. That was maybe a top 10 Initials game of all time. Cool moment for you. Now maybe win a golf bet, Marnes. What do you got?
I'll try. If Gorg's not going to overthink it, then I won't overthink it either. And I will go with Scotty Scheffler, pick number 2.
Yeah, hard to
Scotty
argue
Scheffler,
that. Yeah.
number 2.
Gorg, before we get your analysis, Gorg, Marnie, we're going to see you tomorrow, right? A rare Thursday appearance because you were a little under the weather yesterday morning. So tomorrow, 7 to 9.
Yep. See you then.
All right, Marnes, see you. Gorgs,
Hi, Marnes.
what do you think about Scheffler number 2?
Well, he's the second betting favorite. He was really good last year early, and then he seemed to fade as the season went on. But he is the type of player that can boat race this field. Like, he could end up winning this thing by double digits. He's that talented, and I think that was the right pick at the right time for Miss Marty.
There you go. Miss Marnie.
Miss Marnie.
Miss Marnie.
All right, Zacho.
Spin that wheel. Zacho. The wheel is spinning. It's slowing down. And it will be Mark Parrish.
Ooh.
Petty.
Right, Paris.
Mark Parrish.
Oh.
Well, why rock the boat? I'll just go right down the line and go with Max Homa.
Yeah.
Damn.
One of the best putters on the PGA Tour in an event like this where there's no cut. That's a guy that could make a run. I love Max Homa, the California kid. I just love watching him play golf. He's just got a cool vibe to him. So it's a good fit for Mark Parrish because Parrish has that same cool vibe as we know.
Oh, thanks, Go. You're the best, K-Train.
All right.
All right, spin the wheel.
Hovland off the board, Scheffler off the board, Homa
Slowing
off
down.
the board. Pick number 4 goes.
Oh, no. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Ooh.
The devil himself.
All right, I'm going 4th. Man, do I do it? I don't know if he's healthy. Can I ask Gorg if somebody's healthy before I make a
I'd say
choice?
no.
Can I not do that?
Do your own research.
No, do your own research.
Do your own research.
Listen,
How
by
does
the
it
way,
feel?
while you're doing this, Tommy's having more fun than anybody's ever had at the airport. He just fist bumped somebody and chest bumped somebody.
That sounds right.
What is going on?
There he is.
Yep.
So wait, I can't ask for injury updates?
No.
No.
That doesn't seem
Just
fair.
take Spieth and move on.
No, I'm not. No, speed. I'm not asking about speed.
Oh, I know who you want.
I
Zacho's other
want Willie Z. But he's like 35 to 1. I just don't know if he's healthy.
He's healthy.
He's 100%
the one
healthy?
thing we know off that injury is he wasn't going to come back till he was fully healthy. They had a press conference earlier this week, and he did say he's fully healthy. He's a great story.
All right, then I'm taking Zalatoris because
All right,
those are my two guys, Colin Morikawa and Will
Brilliant.
Zalatoris. So
No, he's
I'm going Willie Z.
There he is. Tommy's having the time of his life. at the
He is.
airport.
I saw he's just hugging
I
everybody.
don't know what he's doing here. I'm
like a reunion.
Robbie Rosenau.
Hey.
All right, this is comeback season for my guy JT. I'm going to pick Justin Thomas. I think he's up there
broken.
in the odds. But listen, he's playing with his buddy Tiger Woods, so I think that's going to help him. So I'm going to go with JT for double R.
Robbie, that's a terrible sweatshirt.
Oh, thank you. It's one of the many teams that you did not play
Yeah.
for.
I know.
I know.
They were smart, and I didn't like 'em either.
Listen, Mariusz Tchaikovsky played for us, and he hated it also. So there you go.
Gord, there's Tommy's crotch.
We think of Justin Thomas.
He's my favorite golfer, and he had a terrible year last year. But to his credit, he played well at the Ryder Cup. it does look like a year where he's going to be motivated to have a real big bounce back because he really, really struggled throughout most of the season last year. He's fresh. He's with his buddy Tiger. Certainly, when he plays at a high level and he plays his best, he's capable of winning this tournament. Good pick.
Wow, good.
Who the hell is Robbie Rosenhaus?
How many are
I'm
left?
the Canadians.
There's 4 to go. Carly, Lawyer Lambert,
All right,
T.O.
come on now. Come on now.
Sauce.
Slow it down.
That looks like a
Mr. Lambert.
Lawyer Lambert.
Lambert.
Do you want to ask anybody about health or
Yeah, I
anything?
want to ask, how's Fitzpatrick?
I think he's healthy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Matt Fitzpatrick.
There you go.
All right, Gorg, your thoughts on Fitz?
He was the best player left on the board as far as the betting odds go. I think there's a significant drop off after him and Thomas. And Fitzpatrick's a guy with a major championship in his holster now, and he's a guy that's starting to win more consistently. Hits it straight as an arrow. Solid play by Lawyer Lambert.
Thanks, KG. Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you, Lawyer
Zacho,
Lambert.
spin
Love
it
you.
again.
Matt.
3 to go. Anybody but Sauce?
And we're spinning.
I almost said something super bad. I can't see it.
And
That looks like it is gonna be Sauce.
After Gordon saying it all falls off, I'll go with the guy I probably would have taken early because I love him. He can putt, and he's a force on the par fives. I'm taking Cameron Young.
Yep. That's the next guy on the board is Cameron Young, and he did play well in this event last year. I just think he's not a guy that's learned how to win yet, Sauce. Once he learns how to win, it's going to be scary because the guy has immense talent. He just hasn't been able to put himself in that winner's circle like a Fitzpatrick. So there's a drop-off, yes, but can your guy win? Of course he can.
Okay, we're down to Tommy and Carly.
That's all we got left. And Tomer's still wandering around the airport.
He's still just having a ball at the
He is,
airport.
man. Spin that wheel. Like, oh, it's spinning.
love
It's
it.
spinning. Oh,
That's going to be
Tomer.
Tommy. All right, Tommy.
Olsen.
Tommy,
does he
got
have?
unmute.
You got to unmute, Toms.
Oh, hey, gang.
Hey!
Oh boy, man, it's been a little hectic, and I'm still dying for my brother's wedding here.
Oh, my Lord. Oh.
What airport are you at?
Did they?
Is that vodka or whiskey seeping out of you?
I landed correct. I landed last night at 8 p.m. and now I got to fly to Scottsdale right now for work. So
Oh, my
should be
gosh.
good.
Yeah,
Should be a good
looks
time.
great.
All right.
Wow.
Tommy, who do you want?
Is Zalatoris still on the board?
No, Corey took him.
Finau?
Yeah.
Finau's still there.
Yeah.
I'll take Finau.
All right.
There
Love
we
you.
go.
You know what'll help that? Have a cocktail.
I know. Love you guys.
Bye, buddy.
Gorg, Tony
His
Finau is
voice
8th.
and everything.
He's an elite player, tee to green. Not many better than Tony Finau, tee to green. It just comes down to that putter. He's got that awkward, crouched putting stance, and it does seem to be the biggest issue with his game. If he can putt, if he gets that thing going, he can win. But clearly, he's one of those guys that it would be a bit of a surprise.
Right on. All right. Is
Well,
Carly there for pick number 9?
I see her there, but I don't know if she's there. Carly?
So glad that I woke up early for this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good morning, Carly.
Just pick the winner and win some money. You can do this.
Let's see.
Please turn your camera on.
What?
Hawk
What?
wants your camera on.
Turn your camera on.
I am still in bed. There's
That's
no
what I
way
said.
I'm turning-
He'll Venmo you $20 if you do.
Here we go.
Can I make a comment?
Of course.
Always.
I'm super confused Corey Cove took Zalatoris because I can't imagine he can find anything.
Okay. Well done. Well done.
I love you, friends. Okay, yeah, Jordan Spieth.
Jordan Spieth.
All right.
Jordan Spieth. Gorg.
Well, we know what type of player Spieth is. There's been some questions about his health coming in, but I don't think he'd be here playing unless he felt halfway decent. Like Justin Thomas, he's got a great relationship with Tiger, and he is a guy that knows how to win. If he gets in the hunt on the weekend, he knows how to close it out. My only question is that he might be a little bit rusty, probably hasn't had the time to prepare like some of the others. But if you get him in the hunt on the weekend, Carly, you'll be out of bed. You'll be having a great time because that guy can close the deal.
Oh, I love you, Gorg. It's good to hear your voice.
Good to hear your voice,
You
Carly.
too.
Yeah, thanks, Carly.
Okay, bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
There
she goes.
I believe the Hero World Challenge, Will Zalatoris flew Aer Lingus to get there, so he's going to do just fine. He is the betting favorite.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Go on.
Is Tommy okay?
I don't think so,
He is
no.
definitely.
He's lost.
He had a really good time.
Yeah. He said he was at MSP, and I'm 100% sure he's not.
I don't think he is either.
It looked like Dubai.
He looked like he was walking
be
the
pretty on
desert with
brand
how
for
much he
him.
was sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, KG. Thanks for the help as always, buddy.
Love you,
Appreciate
brother.
it.
You're the best,
Have a good
Corgi.
day, guys.
Peace out, my friend.
Bye.
There he goes. Thank you,
Kevin
Gorgo.
Gord. All right, we'll come back. We'll do a super brief Fan 5. Then we'll do headlines and have some other nonsense fun. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Always.
Power Trip Morning Show back after this on The Fan.
Wild Wednesday on The Fan, sponsored by Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Minnesota Wild, and we want to send you to the game. We had Robbie Rosenhaus in with the big Montreal Canadiens sweatshirt on. Well, guess what? Caller 11 to 1-800-330-5326 will win a pair of tickets to see the Wild take on the Montreal Canadiens on December 21st. Good luck.
How long
Good luck,
are you
everybody.
going to talk?
All right, lots to get to. Should we do rapid fire Fan 5 so we can get to some other stuff?
Let's do
including
that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah, man.
the news, which we skipped an hour ago, headlines.
It's time for
and
Fan
more.
5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
All right, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. We'll start with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They won 106-103 over the Thunder. They are still the best team in the Western Conference at 13-4. The OKC Thunder fall to 11-6. Chet Holmgren, Minnesota's very own Chet Holmgren, 16 points on 6 of 20 shooting. That's not the greatest, but still, that was his first professional game here in Minnesota. SGA had 32 points for OKC, but he missed a 3 at the buzzer that would have tied it. Josh Giddey got booed a billion times and had 10 points. The scary moment was Ant landing hard and leaving the game with a bruised right hip. Sounds like he's okay, though. I don't know. Could have been worse.
There it was.
So they have the best record in the West. They're a game and a half ahead of Denver, but they did not make the in-season tournament knockout round. They did not win their group. The Sacramento Kings did. So the Kings move on. They will host New Orleans. So the Wolves, despite going 3-1 in the in-season tournament, don't make the final 8. So up next, they host Utah on Thursday at 7 o'clock. But because they didn't make the in-season tournament, the 22 teams that didn't got assigned games on December 6th and 8th. That's next Wednesday and Friday. They host Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs next Wednesday.
That'll
And they're
be-
at
yeah.
the Grizzle December 8th.
That'll be great to go see. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think Victor was supposed to be here until like February. So you get an early.
Martin's
peek.
already saw him, right?
Yeah,
when we were on
in
the road.
San
Antonio,
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't asked her about that. I wonder if he's tall.
He's
Yes.
a huge bitch.
Yeah, he's 2 foot taller than her, I bet.
That's a huge bitch.
Almost exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think he is 7'4".
How about
Yeah.
that? Wow.
The Wild won 3-1 over the Blues. That was the first game with head coach John Hines. Goals by Eriksson, Gaudreau, and Boldy. Gustafson, 23 saves. That snaps a 7-game losing streak. Parrish next game at Nashville on Thursday.
Yeah, no, it was a very good sign. The fresh voice was obviously needed. Bill Guerin, pulling the trigger, and it was one of those times where we're at game 20, and as much as you like Dean Evison, you got to turn things around now. If you let it go the same way to game 30, then we're definitely out of the playoffs and we don't have a shot. So it was a great move to both Billy Guerin, again, just feeling something that needed to change and pulls the trigger without hesitating. And the intensity was back last night. The identity was back last night. And we're going to be looking forward to how John Hines implements his style of system, what he's expecting from the guys and from all three zones. But especially the way last night came out where we got Spurgeon got on the board. Freddie Gaudreau gets his first goal. Matt Boldy gets his first goal. It was not only it was one of those exhale style games because of the win, and Gustafson played great, everything, but it was just the right guys got involved that we needed to get going. Scored big goals. Boldy comes down on a breakaway, and even though he almost had a spectacular toe pick right afterwards, was a snipe. And with the skill guy, that's what you want to see. You want to see him come down and pick a corner and hit it. Not like a fluky goal, not something that sneaks through the goalie. One that's like, yes, there it is. Confidence is back.
Couple of Gophers asked to be in the transfer portal so they can get the hell out of there. One of them was
See you later.
Ethan Kaliakmanis. He is entering the transfer portal with 2 years of eligibility left. That came a day after the Gophers announced they offered New Hampshire quarterback Max Brosmer a scholarship.
Well,
so
that's just
I
great.
think the writing is on the wall, and I think Callie McManus said, well, I'm not going to do this, so I'm getting out of here. So then whatever the backup quarterback's name was, he also is entering the transfer portal.
I just learned how to say his last name, and now he's gone. Here's Ethan Callie McManus.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Nice of him. That's a good way to live.
Who's going to play quarterback in the bowl game?
Again, like we asked
Daniel Sanchez.
So it's either Daniel Sanchez,
Daniel.
maybe Cole Kramer, but yeah.
Kramer?
Yeah.
Nightwear address.
Newman.
All right, should we do, let's do news.
Oh, you
Let's
do
do the
news
news.
first? All right,
Yeah,
good.
you go.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
Hi, I got some news for you here, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? The estate of Aretha Franklin has been settled by a Michigan probate judge. The legendary singer died in 2018 without a formal written will, which set off a legal battle between three of her four sons. A handwritten document from 2014 found in a notebook was ruled legally binding. The judge says three of the late singer's sons will each get one of Franklin's homes, and the rest of her belongings will be divided between her family. No word on who will get her respect.
I love that you got Corey chuckling.
I almost got him.
Almost.
One out of every 5 children in America are under the, one out of every 5 children in America under the age of 14 uses melatonin as a sleep aid, according to a new research study out this month. Melatonin is a hormone produced by the brain that regulates the sleep cycle. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine has issued an advisory asking parents to talk with a pedestrian.
No, I thought you were going to say another. I thought you were going another pedo.
That's the best possible way to end a word that starts with pet.
Yeah. I thought it was going another way. Yeah.
Before using the hormone long-term on children, when asked about melatonin as a sleep aid for children, Jeffrey Lawyer Lambert was quoted as saying, "What's wrong with the triple Jack and Coke? It worked on Sauce and Dove."
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What are you at a Vikings game on Instagram?
The judge in Elon Musk's lawsuit against Media Matters is recusing himself from the case. New court documents reveal Judge Mark Pittman was stepping away and asked the case to be assigned to a different judge. Pittman didn't give a reason for the recusal, but he was seen lighting his smokeless fire pit with a brand new flamethrower last night.
Sauce, do you get that joke?
No.
It's okay.
Say it again.
It's a flamethrower bit.
That was a long joke.
It's long. I'm not
You want him to do the whole thing?
Wasn't even a good joke.
It's that Elon Musk has a company, the Boring
Oh, yeah, the
company
Boring
that makes
company, yeah.
flamethrowers.
A Connecticut woman is suing the salad chain Chopped, claiming she found part of a finger in a salad she was eating. A lawsuit filed in the state Supreme Court alleges that in April, Allison Kazi realized she was chewing on a portion of a human finger that had been mixed into the salad. The suit says it came from a manager who had sliced off part of a finger while chopping the arugula.
Don't you take the time to find it?
You'd think so. It goes on to say that the manager left to receive medical attention, but the contaminated arugula was left on the service line and served to customers. Kazi claims she has suffered a number of complications: shock, panic attacks, traumatic stress, nausea, and neck and shoulder pain from eating the piece of finger. In other news, John Kriesel just got super dizzy from rolling his eyes so violently.
Yeah.
But
how hard are you chewing that thing?
Wouldn't that gross you the hell out?
A, arugula is disgusting, and B,
Noted.
the finger bit is gross as well.
That's terrible.
That would be awful.
That would be terrible. So there you go. That is my news for the day.
Can I do an on-air production meeting? Can I
Yeah.
offer a suggestion?
Please do.
You know, Sauce does stand-up comedy.
He does, I know. Yeah.
Shouldn't he be writing these jokes to work on his material?
I think we do a round table where we all get to do a story. Like I do one, then he does one, then you do one, or Zach one. Anybody wants to do one.
I would love Sauce to try to do a
just maybe
salad joke.
dueling news. How about he and I do dueling news?
Ooh,
Yeah, let's do it.
I like it.
Let me look up a news story.
Do you want? Well, go ahead and do one now about the news about
do the salad finger
salad
bit.
finger.
Okay.
Do a joke about salads and a finger getting chopped off, and then she ate it, and now she's suing. A lot of options there. What are you going to go with?
A lady walked into Chop, found a finger in her salad, and John Wayne Bobbitt said, "Hold my beer." And I guess Ryu was there.
Now it's time for headlines.
A woman in Florida was arrested for stabbing her boyfriend in the eye.
Oh, my God.
Allegedly because he was looking at other women. So she thought the best thing to do, stab his eyeball, and then he'll have a harder time doing it. But it gets weirder. It happened at their home this past Saturday. Technically, she got him in the eyelid.
Oh.
So just missed. And it wasn't a knife. She stabbed him with one of their dog's rabies needles.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, what he said.
Why are they giving that dog rabies?
Brilliant.
She told the cops that the man's injuries were self-inflicted. The man said, "Hold my beer." That's how you do it, Sauce.
All right.
How about cadence? This one's disgusting as well. A 35-year-old guy in Vietnam showed up at a hospital on Saturday. Said he'd been having terrible headaches for months, so they did a CT scan.
I don't know if I want to hear it. What could it have been?
I know where
Please don't let it be a worm. Please don't let it be a worm.
He'd had terrible headaches for months. They did a CT scan and saw a massive amount of swelling in his brain.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
Don't be a brain worm.
5 months earlier, 5 months earlier, he was out drinking, got into a fight, completely forgot about the fight.
Been there.
The doctor realized somehow during that fight, this man had 2 chopsticks jammed up his nose.
Oh, my God.
They were each about 3 inches long. Meat sauce. And had been in there for 5 months.
5 months.
Wow, man.
How did that miss? How do you killing him?
That's a good point.
It sounds like he's going to survive. He was in stable condition. They had surgery over the weekend to remove both chopsticks.
How did they get up there without piercing them? At least giving you a lobotomy.
Yeah, right.
Man. Yucky.
Cripes. Man. And by the way,
anybody else got a headache?
I know there's no rules when it comes to fighting. Trust me.
Right.
There ain't no rules. But who shoves chopsticks up your nose?
Right.
Honestly.
Honestly.
How ass-faced do you have to be to not remember getting chopsticks shoved up your freaking nose?
Yeah,
and I wonder if when they found him, he went, "Oh, yeah." You know what I mean?
Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
A fight from 5 months.
My gosh, man.
God.
If you saw this, don't guess. You guys are familiar with Guy Fieri? Sauce, you've met him.
I have, yeah.
You did what was it called? Diners?
Dive-ins and drives, yeah. The restaurant's no longer there.
Dive-ins is what you did at Hardee's with the ball crawl in the 80s.
I couldn't get out.
He just signed a new 3-year deal with the Food Network.
Oh, boy.
3 years, Food Network. How much did they give him? 3-year deal with the Food Network.
I bet it's like $3 million a year.
So you think 3 years?
I bet it's way more than that.
I was,
Think it's way more?
Yeah, I bet it's a 3-year. I bet the deal is $200 million.
I was going to say 125.
Are you serious?
I didn't think it was going to be that much.
He's every show.
I'm going to go $50 million with a no move clause as well.
Can't move him to the Travel Channel?
Dang it. I was thinking about that $50 million, Brett. I'll go $60 million.
Guy just signed a new 3-year, $100 million deal with the
Holy
Food
moly.
Network.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool. I can do TV stuff like that.
Good for him.
I like eating food and everything, but I probably wouldn't. I don't know, man. I wouldn't eat some of the stuff.
Isn't he
he
a
eats.
UNLV grad?
I don't know what that has to do with anything. I honestly don't know.
I know my wife constantly makes fun of me for retaining absolutely useless information.
Huh.
I am so glad I don't know where Guy Fieri went to college. If I'd have been like, yes, he did. He majored in I
sure did.
Look it up.
He did.
UNLV.
Yeah. UNLV.
How did you know that?
Hey, Sauce?
Because there was, I forgot where I saw it, but I think he went back there and spoke to the class.
How in the sweet hell did you know that? And why do we care?
I don't know. Is it Guy Fieri? I thought it was Guy Fieri.
So I've always
heard Fieri as well.
So I know there's no T, but I've always heard it pronounced Fieri, which I always thought was weird because it's an R in it. I don't know how to say his name. If it's Fieri, for sure. I don't know.
Fieri?
No. Fieri?
I've heard it said that, and I was always confused. There's no T, let alone two T's. It's an R.
It's more of the European R, though. Fieri.
See, that's how I've heard it, exactly how Paris just said it. So maybe it just sounds like T's, even though it's an R?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a little more of a European
If the Gopher
R.
football team ever plays UNLV, we know where to start with the quotes.
Correct.
Guy Fieri. And by the way, just can we go back 30 seconds ago? You said A, and of course, as always, there was no B.
Yeah.
Well, every time I speak, I get mentally beat
Gavin
up
right now.
so I don't say it.
Did you go to UNLV?
No, I didn't go to college.
Oh.
Have you guys ever seen, I think you have, I think we've talked about it. You guys ever seen Bill Hader do an impression of Keith Morrison from Dateline?
No,
Keith
but
Morrison,
he's great.
Keith Morrison's and then he did that? Yeah, he's like this super over-the-top, creepy guy, but he's kind of the staple of Dateline. He's just terrifying.
He's Matthew Perry's stepdad.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. Keith Morrison, I didn't know this, is Matthew Perry's stepfather, and he would like you to donate to Matthew's recently launched foundation. I didn't know about that until I read it this morning. Huh. He's Matthew Perry's stepfather.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you guys know that?
I knew that, yeah.
I watched,
Did you know where Keith Morrison went to college?
Yes.
Where?
UCLA.
Got it. Now I'm looking that up. If you got this right.
That's a guess.
It's a good guess.
No.
Morrison. Where'd he go?
He went to the University of Saskatchewan.
That's not even close.
Even close.
Yeah, man.
It's the wrong country.
That dude lights my fire, though.
Brilliant.
It's right by Regina.
Whoa.
Okay.
Cool. Regina.
That's where Will Zalatoris is from.
I played University of Regina in college.
Oh,
is it nice?
No, they came to St. Cloud.
Whoa.
Is it by the water?
Rains
right by the river.
Does it smell like
fuck. Fuck.
You guys ever get gasoline at gas stations?
Hell yeah. Sometimes. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
In the last 61 days, our gas prices up or down?
Down.
Yeah, they are definitely down. I just noticed that.
We're all saying down?
Yeah.
I'll say up to be different.
Middle.
You're dead wrong. 61 consecutive days, it's gone down.
Yeah, how about that?
They've dropped for 61 straight days.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Sweet.
Man, I can remember getting gas when it was 86 cents a gallon.
Yep. When I got my license, it was 91 cents a gallon.
The good old days.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
A 46-year-old guy in Florida was being screened by a corrections officer at a jail on Monday when they discovered that he had a plastic cylinder in his underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Tucked under his junk.
Quit bragging.
Caleb says it wasn't his.
It's not mine.
That's exactly what he said. He said someone must have put it there while he was sleeping.
Oh, my God.
This is going to shock all of you. It had meth in it.
No way. No way. Oh,
come on.
Be cool, buddy.
So,
yeah, Gary Busey, be cool, buddy.
So Caleb's got a cylinder of meth tucked under his junk. He says somebody must have put it there while he was sleeping. Come on. And went with this.
How did this get in here? Somebody's playing a prank on me. Honestly, it's not mine.
So yeah, he's charged with a whole bunch of felonies.
Yeah, that's
ballsy.
Yeah,
that is very ballsy. Here's an online hack people wanted to let us all know about. If you've been to a website lately, especially on Black Friday or maybe Cyber Monday, they say one of the tricks you can try is put something that you're on the fence about, put something in your cart, and then leave it there. Oh. Because what happens then is companies track abandoned carts, and there's a chance in the next day or 2 or 3 or 4, you'll get an email with a discount reminding you that you didn't check out. Oh. So you might get a better deal. Now, again, Black Friday and Cyber Monday might be the exceptions. Those are probably the best possible deals. But they're saying in the next month or so, man, we might want to just try leaving it in there for 2 or 3 days and see if you get an email.
Yeah, see how it feels.
Good idea. Why not?
Sometimes they offer free shipping or something like 15% off just to try to entice you to finish that transaction.
That's
so just
cool.
give it a shot. See if it works.
Leave it in there.
Yeah, leave it in there.
Oh,
last but not least, a day or so ago, we talked about how Mark Cuban said he's leaving Shark Tank after 2025. So he's going to film one more season, and then he's done. I think he said he's got high school age kids or something that he wants to spend time with. Who knows? He also now is selling his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks.
No.
He, about 20 years ago, spent, I think, around $300 million, maybe just shy of $300 million to buy the Mavericks. The reports are he is selling his majority stake to the Adelsons family, that's the casino family, for $3.5 billion. The catch, though, is, according to reports, he would retain operational control of the team. What? Despite not being the majority owner, he's only selling if he gets to retain operational control.
Who's going to buy it from him then?
The Adelsons don't care. They're gamblers.
Yeah, they don't
They just
care.
want to own it. They don't want any to do with it. They're just like, we're owners, money. You do it.
But two interesting rumors that are swirling because it's the Adelsons. The first one is that they would move to Vegas. I think Cuban would never allow that because he is a diehard Dallas guy. He freaking loves Dallas. Yep. And they love him. There's no way he would let the Mavericks leave because then he would be hated forever. Right? And they freaking love him in Dallas. So I don't think that's even a possibility, even though with the casino connection, everybody starts talking about moving the team to Vegas. But the other one that I think is super intriguing, and I have no idea if this is where he's going with this, but you leave Shark Tank, you announce that you're leaving Shark Tank, you're selling the majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks.
Come on, say it.
There are a lot of people thinking Mark Cuban
say it.
is running for president.
I read the same thing.
Really?
Yep.
That's the hot rumor, is that he's kind of getting his ducks in a row and just saying, I'm going to not worry about the Mavs. I'm not worrying about Shark Tank. And the reason is he's running.
For 28?
Why not 24?
Why not 24?
Right. Can I ask?
Who knows?
Yeah, that. Wow.
I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know if he's interested. But,
how old is he? Do you know?
He's 65. I think I read 65.
Then he gets my vote.
Mark Cuban is 65 years old.
He's got to wait another 20 years to run, really.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Can Hockey and Parrish name one player that's played for the Mavs?
Absolutely, and I'm willing to bet a Caniac that they can.
All right, let's do it.
You're in?
How about two?
Two Caniacs?
No. Two players.
Without getting one wrong, or can they get one wrong?
It's got to be. I'll go two.
I'm pretty sure Chris is going to get one. I'm almost positive he gets one. I think they can get the screw it. I'm in.
All right, Caniac. I don't think they can.
What's the Caniac count at? Do you owe me one or two?
Yeah,
I think?
one, I think.
Power Trip Bets keeps track. All-time Dallas Mavericks, current or past. You guys get to work together.
Come on, guys.
Nobody say a word or react until they say a final answer. Two Mavericks ever. Go.
Remember the tall white guy?
Met a couple.
All right, Sauce. I owe you a Caniac.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd is the one I was going to say. I know Jason Kidd did.
Okay.
But
final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 100% sure that was the one you were going to get.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other one.
I thought Kidd was the one that Chris was going to say.
I remember he was a big deal when I was playing on the Dirk Nowitzki.
That's him. Dirk.
Yeah. Wow,
how about that?
No slot extra toast. Let's go.
Get it, baby Hawk.
Way to go.
We'll walk to the one in Vegas and I'll buy you a couple of them.
No slaw extra toast. That was fantastic. I thought Jason. See again.
I was totally lost when you said tall white guy. Though
every time
at first,
Sean Bradley would have counted too.
Yeah,
every time we do this bit, we're almost always gambling on whether or not you forget Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets.
That name crossed my mind.
And Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks currently. We almost always bet on them, and you never remember them.
Yeah.
I was. What was the second
Luka
one
was an
again that you
option.
said?
The Joker in Denver.
Yeah, I was that one. I was actually thinking was Dallas. That was the other one I was thinking the Joker.
Who's the guy that plays for the Grizzlies?
John Morant, according to these two.
John.
Yeah, John. Good old John.
Yeah, John. He's a pretty good player.
Johnny John. Johnny John.
All right, so Power Trip Bets will update the old Caniac count for us. I think it is. I think you owe me 2 or 3 now.
Oh,
sweet!
Congratulations! Good. Thank you. We feel good.
I'm proud of you. On Wednesday when he was in here, he did get mad at Corey and I for only betting Caniacs because Corey asked him what the
handle
was, and we were like, "That's it." And he goes, "Will you two just bet Caniacs?"
Yeah, but that's worth something. That's not nothing.
There's monetary value in there.
100%. Our friends at Canes, by the way, a month or two ago had a pretty funny idea. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition or not, but it's related to our Caniac bet. So it's
just
fine if we
bring
keep
the
doing
food
it.
down the hall and don't waste time.
Well, no, that's what's happened in the past. Is they put it in the hallway and all the vultures come and eat it when it's ours. It's our chicken.
Can't blame him. It tastes real good.
Leave our chicken alone.
Really, really tasty.
Yeah, it is.
A survey of NFL players by the website The Athletic finds most players think MetLife Stadium is the worst in the league.
Is that right?
Yeah. Survey of 85 players called MetLife Stadium lame. and noted that the fans and everything about the stadium are horrible.
Philadelphia is not well loved.
At the other end of the spectrum, Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, #1 by the players surveyed.
I love Arrowhead. Arrowhead's a sweet stadium.
I like the whole setup.
The whole bit with all the people hanging out, all the tailgating. It's sweet. When we were there the one time, Hogs, it was fun.
Very, very cool.
I just burped.
Yeah, we heard you.
Excuse me.
Cool, buddy. You're good.
Sorry, Danny.
Life expectancy in the U.S. rose slightly in 2022 after 2 years of decline, mainly because of COVID-19. CDC data out Wednesday showed that life expectancy at birth in 2002 was 77.5 years, up 1 point from 2021. So, by the way, pre-pandemic, it was 78.8 years. 78. So, I got some time left. Ain't so bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Right?
Long ways to go.
Yeah, we got time to do things.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
All right. Always wanted to try meth.
I'm out.
Check under that dude's nuts.
Cylinder.
Yeah. Right under his
Do
nuts.
what Corey said.
Been down that road, Hawk. I'll stay this
You'll let me
path
take that
now.
cab
Yeah,
by
you
myself?
go right
All right,
ahead,
cool.
brother.
Yeah, right.
Something called presidentialelectionodds.net.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Has a couple of sports books connected to this. Obviously, Trump and Biden are the two favorites. And then Harris, DeSantis, Buttigieg, blah, 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 all the way down. They have Cuban at 50-1. So 2% chance of winning.
Any idea? I guess we don't know. Like,
About where
you
he
think
stands?
You think he'd be a Republican, right?
I don't know.
No? Really?
I think he leans left, but I think he's the whole fiscal conservative.
It's about the way you wear your pants. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, and along with Atlanta and Salt Lake City, are named America's most reliable airports, with Las Vegas one of the best value, and Dallas offering the most destinations. Dallas, or I should say Vegas, such a good value because you could win $1 million at the airport.
Yeah. Yep.
And they have Annie Ann's pretzels, so you can get pretzel points.
Yeah. How many did you end up with?
So, look, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I believe Annie Ann's knows that people like me are willing to dumpster dive for pretzel points. So I believe you can only get 2 receipts per location per day. So that's why I'm glad a whole bunch of people didn't go buy pretzels just to give me the points, because I think you can only max out. But still, I appreciate all the points.
How many do you have?
Don't worry about it, baby.
I knew that.
All I can say is when we land 1 week from tonight, that pretzel's free. The first one's free.
Can you imagine
So
a
is a
world
Caniac.
in which there's so many cats being thrown into rivers in bags that you had to have a saying said, "Let the cat out of the bag"?
Is that what that's from?
It has to be. What else could it be?
Yeah, right.
Who throws kitties in the river?
I don't. I'm
People
just
that
saying
hate
they must
kitties.
have. Let the cat out of the bag. What else could it be?
Mark Cuban doesn't throw cats in rivers.
No, that's his first campaign slogan.
Genius.
That's not always a guarantee these days. Some people are willing to do that. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Marnie, a special Marnie on Thursday edition, 7 to 9. Parrish, we'll see you for initials on
We will
Friday.
see you Friday. I'll set 2 alarms, maybe 4.
All right, dude. 9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow.